got beef or whatever they call it with other people, you don't have to kill them.
Sad news coming out of Orlando. According to the Orlando Police Department, a teenager, man, and innocent bystander tragically lost their lives on Easter morning after the two males got into an argument at Poppy Park in Orlando. They both simultaneously shot at each other, which landed mistaken shots to bystanders and resulted in them both being shot and succumbing to their injuries on the scene. The teen was identified as 16-year-old Tristan Morgan, and the driver of the purple Lamborghini was identified as 38-year-old Jamal Kareem Watson, both of Orlando.
18-year-old died. 2 others were hurt. This happened just before 7 last night at Poppy Park. It's along Lescott Lane in Orlando. News 6's Jerry Askin joins us live from the Orlando Police Department. And Jerry, you spoke to the grandma of 2 of these victims?
That's right, Matt. Ginger, good evening. I sure did. I spoke to that devastated grandmother who said 2 of those victims were simply sitting on her front porch and were innocent bystanders. As you mentioned, one of those victims' shots was a 16-year-old boy. Here at the Orlando Police Department, they told us that they're not searching for any more suspects and that right now everyone involved is accounted for.
They didn't only hurt them, they hurt the whole family.
This grandmother doesn't want to show her face, but she does want to share her message that enough is enough.
If you got beef or whatever they call it with other people, you don't have to kill them.
She said her granddaughter-in-law, 33-year-old Patricia D. Taviar, who was killed, and her adult granddaughter, who at last check was fighting for her life in the hospital, were both sitting on her front porch near Poppy Park in Orlando, enjoying family time for Easter when they were both caught in the crossfire. Orlando police say in all, 5 people were shot here on Lescott Lane. 3 of them are now dead.
2 members of a family that lived across the street from the park were enjoying their Easter hunt view when 2 of them were shot in the crossfire, one in the liver and one in the head. One young mother tragically lost her life. Patricia Detterville was a 33-year-old lifelong resident of Orlando. After graduating high school, she enlisted in the U.S. Army and served for our country. She tragically succumbed to her injuries at a local hospital. She leaves behind a fiancé and 4 beautiful children. Now, there is limited information regarding why these 2 initially shot at each other. Police say the 16-year-old and a group of friends were walking past the park where an event was being held when they approached the driver of the purple Lamborghini. An argument broke out shortly after. Investigators say Morgan and Watson began shooting simultaneously at one another. They both died from gunshot wounds. Tristan's criminal record would be sealed because he is underage. Jamal has been arrested prior for possession of marijuana and a firearm. The department has confirmed that all victims are accounted for.